Hello everyone. Well, I guess if you put a video out there, people will watch it. I did ask for comments and criticisms. I managed to get, well, 4 from one person. So, I guess I'd like to comment on these, since they were here. When I first saw the first one, I was curious what he meant by kill 0.8 animals, but judging by the rest of the comments, I'm not going to get a reasonable response to that. So, yes, anyone who eats industrial meat is out of their mind, of course. The other thing is, just because you're eating grass-fed doesn't mean that it's coming from a picturesque field. You know, the cows roaming around eating grass off the ground. You have to realize that's coming from an industrial farm as well. They grow the grass, they dry it, they grind it, or not grind it up, but they spool it up into big hay bales, basically. Bring it to a confined area where thousands of cows are at, and they all eat that. So any possible benefit of not killing, the bugs and small animals, it's lost, because this is all coming from a factory farm as well. Trying to read this now. The inflammatory issues you bring up, it's true that gluten-containing grains, for about less than 1% of the population who can't process the gluten protein, have a problem with inflammation because of it. Wheat, in general, has some inflammatory properties, but let's not forget that those are dwarfed by how bad meat causes inflammation and basically makes your body acidic. Your body wants to be alkaline, and that's another whole big thing. I love to get off into the whole analysis of all this stuff. But the fact of the matter is, there's nothing that you're getting from meat that you need. Protein, everything has protein. And the fact is, the protein that you get from meat is not very bioavailable. You get a bunch of non-essential aminos that your body can create on its own. You get long-chain aminos, which basically means that there's a whole bunch of them connected together, and your body has to cleave them down into little chunks that it can actually use. It wants to break them down into just the primary aminos, the essential aminos, the ones you get from plants, not from animals. The only reason you can get any of the essential aminos from animals is because they ate plants. And the problem is that you'll get them, but if you imagine the amino chain being letters, instead of trying to talk about all the different types, but let's say that it's CDE. CDE is a human amino chain, but you ingest a cow. Let's say that cow has an amino chain that happens to have a block that's CDF CDE. Well, in your liver, it might get a false positive and go, that's a chain that I can use natively. I don't need to break it apart and whatever. I'll just grab that chunk and use it. Well, now when that goes into your blood, goes up into a cell, that cell assimilates it, and your immune system kicks in and goes, holy crap, invading not me's. These aren't human protein strains. So now you get inflammation because it's trying to protect the cells around that cell while it kills that cell. Now, that's the best possible scenario, but what can also happen is that that cell doesn't get killed, and for some reason that non-human protein ends up messing with your DNA, and now the cell splits and does its thing. I can't think of the word now. Terrible. So, mitosis. So anyway, as it splits up, it's got damaged DNA. Now you have cancer. And that's, I mean, yes, you can get it from other things. That's not the only scenario, but it's a popular scenario. And if you don't buy into me saying it, you can go back about 50 years. The American Cancer Society actually testified in front of Congress and was told they weren't to talk about this or they were going to lose the funding of the U.S. government. So, you know, it's come back around, but the point is, 50, 60 years ago, they were told, shut the hell up. So, anyway, point being, any protein you need, you get it better from plants. It's more bioavailable, and in the end, you get more of what you need. So, as far as DHA, you make that yourself. You don't need to eat. You don't need to eat meat to get cholesterol. That's just, I don't know. Saturated fat, same thing. You make plenty. You don't need to eat this stuff. Fact is, go eat fruits and vegetables. You won't need anything else. As far as more fields of plants, well, the fact is, all of the animals that you eat come from fields of plants. They're eating those fields of plants already. We don't need more fields of plants because, see, they're eating that plant, they're using energy from it, and what's left over is what you're eating if you eat meat. So it doesn't matter. We'll need much less plants to feed the same number of people there are on the planet now. So, let's see. I don't see anything else here, really. Well, anyway, it's kind of interesting because my intent was to ramble on about protein tonight, and I guess I kind of ended up doing it in response to this. I didn't constrain myself to my plan for what I was going to talk about. I just kind of went off, but so be it. All I gotta say is the only thing I could possibly see in what you said that could bother me is the amount of squirrels, frogs, and grasshoppers that get killed because of factory farming of vegetables. But unfortunately, that happens. I mean, you know, I ride a motorcycle. Bugs hit my helmet. I don't mean to kill them. I wish there was a magical way to make that not happen. But the fact is, if you drive a car, if you go out for a run, you're going to step on bugs. And it's the way it is. If somebody's got a way not for that not to happen, I'm all ears, but I don't think so. So it's kind of cool. I was kind of excited all day to do my second video. At first, when I put this out there, I was going, well, let's see how it goes. But yeah, only thing I'm not excited about is that it's pushing midnight again. But let's see. So, no, as far as animal life is wiped out, the fact is, if we didn't run factory farms to grow grains and whatnot to feed cows, or grasses to feed cows, we could probably get by with a third or 2/3, let's say, as much farmland, and everyone would be fed just fine. So, anyway. Oh, and in response to this video isn't going to change everybody's mind. Hell, I'd be happy if it changed one person's mind. If it even got one person to think about what they're eating and what they're doing, and I don't know. And quite frankly, the fact that I got you to respond is hell. That's more than I expected. I was surprised when I saw 5-6 people view it, so it's a good thing. Anyway, I guess it's been a while now, and I'm going to cut this off. Again, if you like the video, hey, thumbs up. If you don't, well, thumbs down, I guess. They give you that option here. I've always said that Facebook should give you a don't like option. But anyway, and you know, if you find this interesting, subscribe. You'll see the next one. I'm going to do one every day. That's I've been re-energized. Not re-energized, but energized to keep it up because hell, somebody responded on my first video. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.